Ever feel like your brain's kind of wired differently?
Like you see solutions that maybe other people miss?
Yeah, exactly. Turns out that can be a huge GE advantage in chemistry.
It really can.
We're doing a deep dive today, all about celebrating those unique strengths that come with what's called neurodiversity.
Absolutely. And it's exciting to see the Royal Society of Chemistry is putting out a new web page all about this very
Yeah,
topic.
they launched it on October 1st.
They did. They did.
So get ready to discover how embracing neurodiversity is way more than just being inclusive. It's about unlocking some serious innovation and progress in science.
I mean, it's about tapping into that full potential and recognizing the strengths that neurodivergent individuals bring to the table.
Okay, so before we get too far, can we define neurodiversity? Just a quick recap.
Yeah, absolutely. So neurodiversity is the idea that neurological differences, like you see in autism, ADHD, or dyslexia, are natural variations in how the human brain works. So instead of looking at these differences as deficits, we recognize them as strengths, valuable strengths, that can lead to really unique perspectives and talents.
Gotcha.
It's like, imagine your brain is a toolbox. Everyone's toolbox is going to look a little different, right?
Yeah.
Some are packed with tools for like really meticulous analysis, while others are overflowing with these creative problem-solving gadgets.
Right.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's not like there's a right toolbox or a wrong toolbox.
Exactly.
It's just using your tools effectively.
Exactly.
And so when it comes to chemistry, having all these different toolboxes, or minds, I guess I should say,
Yes, different mind.
is incredibly valuable.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And the Royal Society of Chemistry really emphasizes how neurodivergent individuals are a significant part of the chemistry community.
So can you give me an example? Like, how would that play out in a lab setting?
Well, imagine a chemist. Maybe they have ADHD, and they might have a bit of a harder time with the really structured routines in a lab. But then they can hyper-focus on a single complex problem for hours.
Oh, wow.
That intensity, that focus, could lead to some groundbreaking discoveries.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
And there's actual research about this too. There are fascinating studies on how individuals on the autism spectrum often excel at pattern recognition, which is super crucial for analyzing those complex data sets in chemistry.
Oh, wow. That's so interesting.
It is.
It's amazing how what we might think of as a weakness can be someone's greatest strength.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the whole point.
But the article, and we should mention, we're talking about the Royal Society of Chemistry's page on neurodiversity.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not all sunshine and roses, right?
Mhm.
They talk about some of the challenges, too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It acknowledges those. And, a traditional lab environment can be tough. Think about it. Bright lights, constant noises, rigid schedules. That could be a sensory nightmare for someone, say, with sensory processing sensitivities. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's like trying to work in a room with jackhammers constantly going off.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. So how do we bridge that gap?
Right.
What can labs, or really any workplace, do to be more inclusive?
Well, the good news is a lot of adjustments are surprisingly simple,
Okay.
and they don't have to break the bank either. So, for example, you could provide noise-canceling headphones or designate quiet workspaces. That can make a world of difference.
That makes a lot of sense.
And another thing, flexible work schedules can be huge. That allows people to work when they're at their most productive.
Right, because everybody's different. So like you were saying earlier, that one-size-fits-all approach just doesn't work.
It really doesn't.
But okay, I have to ask. All these adjustments, would that disrupt the flow of a busy lab?
That's a great question. And honestly, not necessarily. A lot of these adjustments benefit everyone, not just neurodivergent people.
Okay.
Think about it. Clear communication protocols, well-defined roles. These things can make a lab run more smoothly for everyone. Yeah, I see what you mean. So it's not just about being nice, right?
Right.
It's about helping everyone do their best.
It's about creating an environment where everyone can thrive. Absolutely. And let's not forget, we're talking about unlocking groundbreaking discoveries here.
That's right.
The Royal Society of Chemistry really emphasizes that neurodiversity leads to diversity of thought,
Yeah.
which is like a gold mine for innovation.
Right, because you're getting all these different perspectives.
Exactly.
So you might see a solution that you wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Exactly. And history's full of examples of this. Look at Alice Ball.
Okay, who's that?
She was a chemist who, even though she faced so much discrimination as a Black woman in the early 1900s, she developed the first successful treatment for leprosy.
Wow.
Her unique perspective and that drive she had led to a breakthrough that saved countless lives.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is.
That makes you wonder what other scientific breakthroughs are waiting to be discovered if we truly embrace all these different minds out there.
I know, right? And that's why this deep dive is so important. It's just a starting point.
It is, it is.
The Royal Society of Chemistry's webpage is a fantastic resource.
Yeah, we'll link that in the show notes, by the way.
Perfect, perfect. But even more than that, it's a call to action for everyone. In any field, really.
Yeah.
We have to create more inclusive environments where everybody feels empowered to use their unique talents.
Absolutely. So as you're listening, as you're thinking about this more, I want to leave you with this question. If embracing neurodiversity can lead to these incredible, sometimes life-saving discoveries, what else are we missing out on by not valuing that full spectrum of human thought?
That's a great question to ponder, yeah.
It really is. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll catch you in the next deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.